Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay, let's get into a reading for the collective. I'm about to do a 6-day fast. Which is not like every fast is different. Okay, so if you want to fast, if you want to cleanse your body, okay, you can go about it in many different ways. Some people, when they fast, they won't eat or drink anything for like 3 days. Some people, when they go on the fast, they'll just drink water, or they'll drink water and teas and smoothies, like fruit and veggie smoothies. Some people, when they fast, they'll only drink water and only eat vegetables or salads, so on and so forth. Okay, so the one that I'm doing is for my organs, replenishing my organs. Okay, so drinking a lot of water and eating salads. Pescatarian diet for the next 6 days to help me purge and cleanse. Okay, I've been drinking matcha for the past 3 days, and like my whole entire like system has been like purged out. Like I had a lot of bloating at one point, and like my bloating has gone away, and it's just water, like water and matcha. It's water and matcha. Okay, anyways, so let's get into a reading for the collective. Okay, you are approved, root chakra sent by the divine. Okay, you're about to get approved for something, and the person that is about to approve you is sent strictly by the divine. Okay, I feel like you're getting approved for something that's going to be the best fit for you. It's not going to be something where you have to like settle. Like everything about it, you're going to thoroughly enjoy and like and totally be down for, and that is why you're going to get approved for it, because not only does it approve of you, but you approve of it. I feel like right now you are building roots, because root chakra came out, but I feel like, okay, I heard Kundalini rising, but then I also started thinking of your solar plexus chakra. Okay, your confidence is being restored. Okay, you're getting to the root of the things that have caused you to feel insecure, and you're purging those things out. I also feel like the approval that you're getting right now is validation to an old version of yourself that maybe got turned away and rejected from a lot of things. And looking back on it now, you could feel like, man, maybe that was for my highest good, like for my protection. Okay, that I didn't get like accepted for those things. Yeah, and that's what's fucking protecting me. Okay, one of a kind. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot of external validation for you being extremely rare and unique, and like people valuing that as they would a fucking diamond, okay, or a true motherfucking gemstone. All right, these days, girl, I be going crystal shopping. I'll be thinking like, is this shit even? Where the fuck did you get this from? Like, I want to go to the crystal stores where they got the crystals. Like, the distributor is the guy who fucking got the crystal out the motherfucking ground. Like, that is what I'm in search of. If y'all know anybody like that, then please leave them in my comments. I feel like your soul family could be keeping tabs on you for protection. Okay, I feel like there are people that maybe you could shut some people out for a second, because it's like, whoa. Calm down, like, yo, I'm trying to catch my bearings and like this life shit. Like, I can't even be on the spiritual mission right now, even though you still were. It's just like I can't involve all these other energies on the spiritual mission right now. Like, I just kind of got to do something myself or come to the realization of something myself. And I feel like you did. And like, you've gotten rid of it. And now that you've gotten rid of it, okay, you were being given what has actually been predestined, is what I heard for you already. Okay. Some of you are really coming out of a dark night of the soul. Okay, some of you are coming into that stage where it's like, it's okay. Like, whenever my daughter cries and I'm talking to her, I'll be like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. And then I logically, like, it's okay to cry. Like, yeah, it's okay to cry, but this is what's happening. And that's okay too. And like, it's okay to be sad about it, but here's the information so you understand why it's happening. And I feel like it makes her feel better. And she always be like, it's okay. Like, her self-soothing is to tell herself it's okay. So even though I'm at a distance from her, I'm still impacting her life in a way that gives me joy and validation as a mother. Okay, I don't know why the fuck I'm being vulnerable right now with y'all, but maybe somebody needs to hear this, because you can also be distant from your child right now, okay, due to circumstances that are out of your control. Okay, I feel like people maybe try to write you off as a bad mother because you struggle with your stability. And you're gaining that stability. I feel like first you gained that stability within yourself, and now you're gaining it outside of yourself. Okay, you could be investing in a property, rehabbing a home, building a complete environment and community for your child to thrive in. Okay, in these years of them now going through their healing process as well. The time that you spent away from it was worth it. I feel like a lot of you are so sensitive to your children that the things that they went through when you were not around, had you had been around, it would have been a bad outcome because of your devotion to your children and protecting them. And this is on a spiritual, physical, like mental plane. Okay, and maybe you could have felt unvalidated as a mother for a while because you miss the most impactful years with your children. Okay, the most impressionable years. But I feel like there are certain things that you were realizing that you instilled within them from not only a distance but from in the spirit as well. And it's giving you validation that there are many ways that a mother is a mother. I feel like the world has been depicted upon, stay-at-home moms, and mom shows up for everything, and mom does this and mom does that. Mom just is sacrificing herself to raise her children. And I feel like your story speaks to the reviving of self so that you won't have to sacrifice anything in order for you to raise and be a part of your children's life, which is thus writing the new narrative of the new norm within society. Okay, you gotta think about all these old people ain't gonna be around for so long. Like, most of the people that we think ain't that old, they old as fuck and they look like a bag of dirt. They look like a bag of clouds, bitch. Wrinkled up, creased, cracked. Like, bitch, it's giving. But yeah, because they try to control what we see in the media so that when they show us pictures, this person is appearing to us in one way, but this is actually how this motherfucker looks, yo. Anyway, spirit, what else? More wholesome foods. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, cleansing. So you're just kind of going on a little fruit kick right now, eating a lot of veggies. It's nothing crazy. I feel like this is just what your body is craving anyways to begin with. Like, your body's craving a particular thing and your higher self is just like, yeah, we're just gonna get that. Somebody said that eating healthy is expensive, and it's not. It's not expensive. Eating healthy is not expensive. I think that the meat and condiments and seasoning can put you over, but once you have like the basics of what you need for cooking, everything else can become like really, really simple. If you just simplify your meals and also stretch them out, you know, like eating smaller portions, okay, could be something that somebody wants to do. Okay, or you could just be finding new ways to ensure that, you know, you have the best energy to go forth on your day and accomplish the things that it is that you wish to accomplish. You could be seeing visions lately of like two paths, two narratives. Okay, energy harvesting. Okay, I feel like, right, things that are not wholesome. I feel like you have found that they have just been harvesting your energy, and this could even be sometimes with the food place. So I got vegan tacos, and I swear to God, after I ate these vegan tacos, bitch, I felt sleepy as fuck. Like, I felt so motherfucking sleepy. Like, bitch, I had to call my energy back and everything. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is it with? Like, you supposed to get energy? And I'm like, okay, so the whole GMO, genetically modified, man-made food shit is just to harvest energy. It's taking your energy. It's not replenishing your energy. Okay? So like these fake meats and these fake, like, bitch, you might as well just eat meat. Like, you might as well just dead ass eat the animal, because you get more substance off of that than eating the fake version. And it's not about like not eating or whatever. Everybody's body works differently. Everything that exists has some type of health benefit. Of course, it depends on how you cook it, how you eat it, you know, what you're pairing with it. So it's something about like knowing the science of food, okay? Because then you'll be able to differentiate, bitch, what's buenos and what's no buenos. And I don't know why lately I have been getting that energy lately where people just try to poison you or like harvest energy off of you. Like, motherfucker like made me some food and like, bitch, I had the shits after that. And I'm like, you're purposely trying to give me diarrhea. Like, you're purposely trying to make me have a runny shit. Like, you're purposely doing this. Yeah, and I feel like cover up being uncovered. I feel like the energy where somebody was doing things for you that they were like portraying it to the rest of the world, like, oh, I'm helping this person, I'm being of such support for them, coming to realize that they're actually just abusing you and harming you. And the reason motherfuckers didn't know was because you had some type of like, I was going to say Stockholm syndrome, okay, where you would get away from the situation and you would go back to the situation because you didn't understand what the fuck was actually going on until more and more the pain came from the situation, and then you realize, bitch, what the fuck is going on. And that's why healing energy is being sent to you, okay? And your soul tribe is sending this healing energy to you because people are in acknowledgement of like what it is that you endured, and like start to understand your process and what you needed in order for you to move on from a situation that allowed you to not hold on to any guilt or like negative energy towards it, okay? It's very simple. Yeah, and I feel like you're in a state now to where like you've balanced yourself out. Okay, there are certain behaviors and certain eras that I feel like you were stuck in that, bitch, you're no longer stuck in those eras. It's like, what the fuck I need to do that for? Or, oh, I remember I used to like this and then I stopped doing it because this motherfucker and this bitch. And now you're like doing it again and you're like, yeah, I actually like this shit. Yeah, pop my shit. Somebody's gonna be popping their shit, okay? And motherfuckers is gonna be mad. It's like, I need to shine your light even more because it literally like makes people like disintegrate. And it's something that you said never. I would never do that. It's something that you're gonna be doing, okay? You need to look within because you never say never do some shit, but you've been looking in as to why you said never, okay? It wasn't because you didn't really want to do it. It was because of your fears and anxieties that came along with doing it, because you were allowing the outside world to affect you in that manner. It's like once you know how you feel and see yourself, it doesn't matter what the fuck a motherfucker can say outside of yourself. The only time it matters is when it hits it strikes a nerve, because you know that there's some truth in it and you know you need to change it. I feel like you were somebody who's not against being shown some shit about theirself, okay? And if you're being shown, you probably are in the midst of acknowledging it, okay? And it's turning into temperance energy, balance. You're alchemizing the energies that are being thrown to you. Instead of shifting, you're staying exactly where the fuck it is that you are, and you're moving the energies around you. Yeah. But oh, spirit, that just reminded me, was when I was at the beach and I was sitting in the sand and I was staring at the water, and I was orchestrating the way the water moved with my mind. And then I decided, like, fuck it, I'm not gonna try to control it. I'm just going to balance myself within it. Like, now that it has shown me that I have some type of like input here, and it's not just about what I'm receiving, I'm willing to allow myself to let it take over me. Anyways, what up, spirit? What up, spirit? Okay, and then you got your eyes, your watchful eyes, your private eyes. Like, you're always gonna have those people, like, bitch, niggas that's fans that was supposed to be foes. Yeah, watching your social media. I literally was just saying that. Watching your social media, okay, this could have been somebody who was testing you out of their projection. Okay, maybe somebody thought you were a certain way, and because they were projecting that energy out on you, they were trying to put you through motherfucking trials and tribulations for you to prove that you weren't that way. Okay, but that completely was counteractive to, like, it wasn't supposed to motherfucking work. You didn't have to prove shit to this motherfucking person. And I feel like that's where this person had you fucked up at, is where they felt like you had to prove who the fuck you were, but you had already gained, like, the universe already knew who the fuck they, bitch, what? It's like, God already knows who I am. Like, what do you mean prove myself to you? Like, if anything, this person had to prove themselves to you because they were being wish-washy. Because when the divine sends them on a motherfucking mission, they decided that they weren't going to do their mission. They were going to do whatever the fuck it was that they wanted to do because they felt like they needed to have some type of control. And that shit just didn't work out at the right time. It's like, you could have done this at any other point in your life, but you chose to do it with this person who we already told you who they are. But when we told you who the karmics and these and that, and you just were still like, what? So you have more love for karmic energy than you have for divine energy? And then you feel like it's a competition because it's a woman? Because you're stuck in an old paradigm where men ruled the motherfucking world? Well, you see how the men have ruled the world. You see where we are right now, bitch. You see where we are right now. Like, ain't no motherfucking way, ho. It's unfolding naturally. Let it. Okay? Because you weren't supposed to be a part of something to begin with. And your birthright had absolutely nothing to do with that. Okay? I feel like somebody felt like you were a gold digger, but you really were just a motherfucking princess. Like, you were really just a motherfucking god. You were really just a motherfucking queen. You were really a motherfucking empress or an emperor. Like, you were really that guy. So you treated yourself as such. It's crazy when people say that you're a gold digger when you spend your own money. It's crazy when people say, oh, you're materialistic. Because when you go buy some shit for yourself, you want to make sure it's of good quality. Great quality. And you're okay with spending the extra to get it because you know it's actually going to work for you. Like, what? Like what? Like somebody feels like you shouldn't have that much money to spend on vitamins. Like, bitch, what? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's like, in my energy, everybody's like, one of a kind, power couple, no longer up for debate. I feel like the power in the couple comes from your feminine and your masculine energy. I also feel like it's non-negotiable for you to not have some type of authentic, raw, real support in your life from somebody who's like really gonna be there for you. Yeah, and then it's somebody who wants to continue a cycle of showing you the worst version of themselves and showing you the best version of us, and then keep like doing back and forth. Like this is somebody who's just like not stable within themselves. Like they're just not stable. Okay, and I feel like that's being recognized not just by like people on the outside of them, but them as well. Somebody's starting to be able to decipher the entity in which is attached to them and like their actual self. Okay, you could feel, I think the goal was to make you emotionally burdened. I feel like your emotions and then being unstable just prolonged you to progress in certain areas of your life. And I feel like that is something that you noticed, and that's why you pull your energy. You have pulled your energy back from so many people, places, and things because you know that you're okay alone. You know that you're okay alone. You know that more opportunity is being created. I feel like the divine is like waiting for you to make a final decision about something. Like you ever just cut people off? Like without actually talking to them? I feel like my edges be crazy lately. But you ever cut people off without actually telling them like, yo, like you're cut off? Like, I don't know, I feel like the divine wants you to cut somebody off. Vocally and verbally. I don't know, something about your throat chakra. Okay? Are you signaling to somebody that like this is not what the fuck, bitch? So that they know it's not a motherfucking question about it, okay? Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Girl. It's like, yo, I don't even have like Keisha Cole, let it go, like, because you couldn't trust this situation, but you can trust what the divine is pulling you towards, telling you to go towards. Okay? I feel like motherfuckers start, you could be young or just in your younger years, okay? Or people who feel like because you're not established as them, you don't have any life lessons or you don't know how certain shit works, or it's just all like a fucking projection. It's just all a projection. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else, Spirit? Anything else before we close this out, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're having a really big reality check about spies, okay? People who utilize, like, just your energy in general. Like, you're just having a really big, I feel like you're accepting things. You're accepting things, you're allowing things to be what they are, and then you're allowing yourself to move forward with whatever the fuck it is that you need to move forward off of or from. And you're accepting it. And I feel like my next reading, I'm gonna do another reading, and we're just gonna talk about us collective. We're gonna talk about what we need to do for us, okay? How it is that we need to heal ourselves so that we can evolve and not in a place that creates more angst and hardship for us, okay? I feel like there are a collective of women who are meant to hold the man accountable and make him pay for what the fuck he's done. And then I feel like that's darker feminine energy. I feel like lighter feminine energy is meant to evolve away from, you know, that era and move into an era of like self-love, self-gratification that attracts the percentage of people, men and women, who actually understand life, okay, and didn't become a victim to their circumstances, okay, a victim to their upbringing, a victim to a way that they were taught to be, okay, those who did not get conditioned but did go through heavy fucking betrayals and heartbreak and trauma based on what the fuck is done to them. Like, the fact of the matter is that women are not the only people that are being abused by men, okay? There are also men that are being abused by men. There are men that are being taken advantage of by men. And those parts those parts also need to be noticed. And I feel like for the evolution of the man that understands the feminine energy and her softness and knows how to cater to, cherish, and honor that, is a man who also has received it on the flip side. Not only from him going in and loving himself and healing from his traumas and past experiences, but him also receiving that energy from a woman who also is not judging him on his past experiences, maybe shares a few of them, and also has grown and healed through hers. So yeah, that's the motherfucking reading that I got, bitch. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.